So this is going to be just a real quick video of some changes that I made to my Titanic that I built from, I'm not going to say his name, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm going to put it in the bio, but I built a tutorial. The shape itself and the size is pretty okay and pretty good for Minecraft 2, but there are some things that you should change to make it look better if you want to, of course. So for up, I will apologize. English is not my first language, but yeah, I will try my best anyway. So the first thing you obviously notice, I mean, I added some smaller details. It's not finished yet. Some smaller details like the white lines at the front and at the back, the anchor, which looks pretty good. I think it's also a must-have, the anchor. Um, but mainly to give it that kind of curve like it had on basically every picture in real life. To, you know, give it this more. That it's a long ship, it's heavy as. So of course it will sink in the middle. And I think this line just gives it so much better of looks. And I am also starting to make the original windows according to pictures, not how do I say it, people that draw the Titanic, yeah, or made deck plans themselves. No, I'm going off purely off of real pictures. Um, and it's really high at the front. So just so you know, first of all, as usual, overall it will be one block of the water, the red line. So that you see it all around. It was like that in pictures too, and towards the front it goes up to all the way three high, three red layers. And this also goes up till it's very skinny at the front. Yes, it is accurate. The white line, it didn't go up at the front, but the white got actually thinner towards the front. Same with the yellow line, it got actually thicker in the middle. And the way I did that to also give it a kind of curve still is to just use slabs and yellow blocks behind. It's not ideal, but it's better than just have it two blocks thick or just have the white block go one layer more down because then it would just look off. It would, yeah, it would just look weird. So that is actually, in my opinion, the best solution for it. If you don't want to rebuild the whole ship and make the whole ship curved, but rather just paint it like I did, because it's actually not curved, it's just painted to look like it. And I think that's one thing that you definitely should add to your build because it makes it look so much better than what we are gonna look at later. Of course, I added some stairs, some fences to give it. Also, this is not accurate, this one. I mean, not accurate to the tutorial. I changed it completely to, he built it like kind of just round overall. I looked at some pictures and it was really difficult to recreate that shape, but in the end, I will open the map um, also that you can see it goes a bit down here. That's also accurate. I will open the map later where the Titanic is out of the water and then you can see it better. So yes, that is wrong. I have four uh, blades on every spinny thing, on every propeller, yeah. That is wrong. It actually had 333, but I tried to experiment up here in the air and I deleted it. But I tried to experiment, but I just couldn't get it right. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just leave it at 4. Maybe I see some YouTube video in the future which looks pretty good and I will copy it. But right now I'm gonna just leave it like that. And I added overall just features that were missing, like this fin. it gives it so much more detail. It was just missing the, don't get me wrong, the base foundation is great because it's kind of a Minecraft scale. Not really, but more than one-to-one scale. So you can really just build in here without, you got 4 high. So if you want, you can even add a roof in a different color. So you really don't have limitations at building, which is good at that scale. Just the only thing annoying is this. When you actually send, you just can't see stuff outside. But yeah, that's whatever. So no, I don't have any script or any plan, so I'm just going off of free. So if I repeat myself or miss something, you know why. Um, the accurate windows are also very important, which makes it look just way much better. And also if they are asymmetric, like on the real Titanic, because look at this side, then look at this side, it just looks different. And I think it just makes it look more realistic as much as the anchor. And he did the anchor in black up here. I don't know why he did that. I just don't know because on the original one it was like this. So if you want, you can just copy it like this. And also I went more for the birch color as the main wood, and I'm gonna outline every edge that I see with the normal oak. I think it just looks better in my opinion, but I guess everybody has a different taste. Also, this is something I changed a bit. Anyway, I don't want to go into all the small details, but I did some changes to just give it more realistic, more detailed looks. Also, I still don't know which fence I'm using. I just don't know, because there are no fans that are really good for the Titanic if you want to copy the real one, because those are okay, but they're very thick at the top, which makes it look weird. And those I had here are just thick as, they're just too thick. The normal fences are just gray, and on the Titanic were white, so yeah, it's really Minecraft, even though Minecraft has so many blocks, it still kind of has a lot of building limitations that just makes it hard to build something accurate. And I'm just gonna fly through so that you can maybe see some changes I made. They're very small, not too many, like adding a wall here, making those windows smaller than the lower ones. For the bigger portholes, you just use a stair on top. Those are just small details, small differences that I made to just make it look better. This, what I built here, I'm not done yet. It's from the Chronos Darth Titanic video from the newest one. He built a really good looking interior. So I'm kind of recreating that. And maybe I'm going to make the ship even wider because Chronos Darth did. And the ship kind of looks a bit skinny in my opinion. So maybe I will just make it 2 blocks more wide. I don't know about that because it will be a very big change. So I don't know if I will do that in the end. But I'm not done yet. So I will make another video when I'm done. Just ignore those things like these. Those are just for me for scaling and just important notes. But those are just some kind of ideas. Maybe even for the Rich LaRousse, yeah, is that his name? Um, if he wants to add them in his tutorials to make his builds look better, that would be definitely awesome, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm just kind of flying through here, showing off a bit what I changed. I changed a lot of things actually, and I'm gonna change those cover things too, because in my opinion they just whatever. What? Why is there a block? Okay, whatever. Oh, oh, okay, okay, that's good to know. Um, Apparently Minecraft can't copy structure blocks, structure voids. I mean, because there were structure voids, and then where there was this shield here, these letters to make it look better. They just what the f they just replaced it with random blocks. Okay, I mean, I guess whatever. I gotta change that. Um, I'm just adding some flags and stuff. And this is the height, by the way, on which I will. Also, this is not in the middle. I pushed his was, I think it was here. I pushed it a bit back, but anyway, um, I made it 3.5 high according to pictures, and these ones too. They are very small and they are completely white, not orange, according to pictures again. Of course, we have limitations because I don't know why, but they didn't make many pictures of the Titanic, even though it was so famous. So even if pictures weren't as common back then for such a ship, I mean, come on, there could have been more pictures, you know. Why? Those are missing too. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I just made started this video after I set it down into the water, which took so long, but yeah, anyway, so I just find a lot of things that are missing right now, which is pretty annoying. So let me just show you something that I found out in the tutorial, which looks pretty good too. So that I already said everything I need to say, so from this point on, I'm gonna go either into the smaller details or repeat myself 1,000 times. So yeah, at this time you don't even have to watch anymore, but I'm just gonna do some stuff like repairing my ship that just got taken apart from Minecraft for no reason. Yeah, okay, my fault. So yeah, I think I said everything I need to say. Also, if you're wondering why these are two colors, it's because I just can't decide. So in the picture I saw this one was white, but for these ones, I don't know. I really don't. I tried searching for pictures, but they're all different. That's probably why all the tutorial makers make it different too, because nobody really can settle or okay, nobody really has an idea on how it looked. Also, this part, if you are building, a lot of people said that this part was fully gray like that all the way back. So if you haven't built that thing in, you could maybe even make it gray too. Well, not black, I mean, I meant gray. You can make it gray too for more realism and overall use a mixture out of bricks and stones in this pattern. So brick, stone, brick, stone, brick, stone, like that, to swap out these things too, to make it look not as just plain and boring, to give it more detail. Also, please don't like um, richly roosted, don't build a fence like that. Wait, what did he build it like? I mean, obviously, you can. I'm not your father or anything, but like, come on, come on. No offense on it. I mean, mine aren't looking as beautiful either. I'm not saying that, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will make a texture pack, like a Titanic texture pack on Minecraft. I mean, you on PC will probably already have that, but on on console, it would be very cool if they did. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I showed everything. Just the most important things are definitely getting the windows right. I mean, if you want to make it look more detailed, getting the windows right, making the ship sink in at the middle to give it more shape. Maybe even using those buttons. Like I said, I'm not done there, so I'll probably use some buttons down here too. You know, like the rivets they did to give it more detailed look. It's already looking better even though it's not accurate, and I just quickly built them in, so I definitely will add those. Yeah, windows, the color, maybe this lifeboat. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but it was outside, not inside. It was hanging off, but I don't know how to get those things that hold the bolt right, so I just left it and therefore left it open. But maybe that, if you know how to do it, some smaller changes like this. I just saw it in the picture, so I thought, why not? Let's change it. Definitely a good idea is using those stairs and then these window planes. I mean, of course, for this one, it's not really. And if you make it like this, it will just look too small from the inside. So on those you can't, sadly, but for those portholes, to give it a difference, because those front ones are smaller, or here the outside ones. Oh, the outside ones are doors. Okay, never mind. Um, are those because they are set higher? Okay, there I just place windows behind that anyway. It's a nice little detail you can add, and it definitely makes it look a lot better. And yeah, I don't want to know how many times I repeated myself or used the wrong words, because I can't speak English very good, so I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, also these, if you want, if you're playing on the newest version, swap these with toned glass, and this you make curved. But that's it. I mean, I think that's all I have to say, because before I say even more not correct English words, it just adds a lot of detail for not much work. So I will make another video when it's finished, probably. I hope so. Also, I will change the mask because the front one is more angled, but I don't know how to do that neither. Maybe, like I said, maybe I will make it wider, but that will be a lot of work. But it actually would look better if it would be 2 blocks wider. But uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see about that. Anyway, that's probably all I had to say right now. So you can either add those features or not. I don't care. Like just going around showing those off for the last time. So maybe you can copy them. Ah, yeah, that's right. One last thing. Oh, let's. I hope this one is the right one. Maybe. I hope so, at least. Um, yeah, we'll see. Ah, yeah, there you can also see that I tried but failed. I mean, yeah, no, those aren't really looking good, so I just left it. And yeah, there you can see all the little details I added, like this. What are those sounds? Am I schizophrenic? Oh yeah, and I also added a keel to some part, and then I stopped because I don't know why. Probably I just didn't want to do it anymore. I have to do it on the other one too. I forgot about that. But that's how I made it. It's the rotor positions aren't changed from the tutorial, just the props and the angle of which this is built has changed a bit. No, I sadly won't do a tutorial, so you really just have to eyeball it. I'm sorry for that, but yeah. And this isn't correct either. What I would do if I wouldn't be too tired to change it is that angle you have here, make it all the way across, make it here, 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 here. I just left it plain here, which is, boring. You could have extended this one, made it go here, then go a bit more outwards, go a bit more outwards, and so on till the end to give it a full length of this angle. But I didn't do that, and yeah, I just didn't feel like it. Also, as a tip, like these are two block, two block, two block, I used for the white lines, I used these. Definitely don't use these blocks if you build on the hull. Use these nether bricks because they're still the best for hiding. Like you literally can't see them. The other ones would be because they're brighter or more purple, they would shine out and you could see them easily. So don't do that. Mm, Then the side fins. It's a slab, and then on there's stairs. So those you can copy pretty easily, and they look good too. So, but again, you just have to eyeball it. I can give you that. Those are 1, 2, 3, 1 to 7, and then you place the stair on the 8th, basically down, and those are 2. But the rest, I mean, it's not that difficult. I mean, come on. Those, maybe you want to see that. Those are 2 blocks here at the front, and at the back too, which is right below this one. Yeah, at the front, those are basically, I'm just gonna go through all the measurements, or so if you want to copy it. Those are with one block each apart, and below they're two apart. And this is after the fourth of the two block rows. You can go down one, then sort of in the middle, after below this thing, just go down once. Just gonna lie there. This is underneath the first block of the of where I pointed at. Just look at the camera. It's that easy. This should be right below this block, this line. No, it's wrong. It's below this one. That's this one. It's I think this one is like the same on the other side. So two black, two red. It's at the same height and the same length. Just copied over. And this is right underneath this block. Maybe the lengths of the rod. Those are, by the way, those are 99999 all the way through. I remember that, except for the end, I think. Those no, those are also, yeah, those are also 999. I made it to make it look like a straight edge and not like curved. So I just did it all the way, and yeah, it's not too difficult to copy basically. I'm giving you a lot of footage if you want to copy it, so didn't do anything at the lower parts. Yeah, I think you've seen all. If not, just pause the video or just write in the comments, you are stupid, I'm not gonna recreate this, whatever, I don't care. That's the way I did it. I did how I did the back rudder. Yeah, that's all. And I'm not done yet. So yeah, that's all.